Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for yet another unboxing video. It's been a while since the last one, but we got a big one here today, people. You know what it is about. You clicked on that link, so let's just get started with the video, shall we? Alright everybody, so we are here. We have a Smart Doll box. That's right. We have a new box, and what is inside, you wonder? Of course, a new doll. So let's get it open. So you guys already know who it is. It is the one that Danny Chu has mentioned to be Derokugi wa utareru, which means the the nail that sticks out gets hammered. And that means we got courage. We got courage today, and it is courage in Galactic Gray, or rather just gray. I know that it started with calling it Galactic Gray, and then it kind of like just moved over to just gray. So I was one of the lucky individuals that was able to use my ninja skills in order to get this girl before she was sold out. I was very lucky. I was panicking like while I was clicking away, trying to do my PayPal information and all that. And then it said, congratulations, you got it. So I was like, woohoo, yay. So while I open this, let's change over for you guys to see kind of a little bit. Here's the box. We have the box. We're on box view. So I've mentioned about getting Courage for quite some time, especially when he released the new Courage in T, the semi-real Courage in T, and I fell in love with her. But she was always resigned to be the Courage that I was going to get, the one doll with the vitiligo that I really, really wanted. And then Danny just had to go around and just make a Galactic Gray one, or a gray version, which looks absolutely amazing. And I fell in love with her even more than the T version. So we have our Galactic Gray now. And since most of you are no strangers to unboxing videos, it shouldn't be a surprise that when we open up this box, this is the first thing that you see. Keep calm and carry a smart doll. Now I know the camera view is a little bit darker than my actual face view, and that's because I just don't have enough space to put more cameras. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit better, maybe. Nope. Oh well. This will just have to do, people. So you have the Keep Calm, Carry Smart Doll. This is the first time, because I haven't bought a doll from Smart Doll in a while. But this is the first time I get the new Keep Calm, Carry Smart Doll with the canvas bag. Now, it's important to note, they have always been called canvas bags. But the original ones were a little bit harder. They had like a clear, like kind of coating on top. This one is like actual soft canvas. So, if we take her out. Woohoo! There we go. She's out. Alright, now you guys get to see me. My my lovely pajama pants. So there we go. We have the new Keep Calm, Carry a Smart Doll thingy over here. Don't mind the extra boxes that I have on the floor, because that's just the box that she was actually taken out of. Let's see. You can change views again. So now that we are back here, you could see. Let's turn off the second camera, right? You can see here. There we go. Keep Calm, Carry a Smart Doll. And as always, you're going to have the doll and the box, you know, with their accessories inside. So let's take out the box first. Ooh. There goes the box. And the doll. Oh boy, here we go. I see the gray. I can see clearly now. The gray has come. Oh boy. Look at that sticker, man. So let's see. You guys see the sticker? Don't focus on me, camera. Focus on the sticker. Oh, there it goes. It's focusing. You guys got it? You guys see it? Awesome. I hope so. So, let's go back to table view, right? And let's adjust the camera a little bit so you can get closer to the doll. All right, so Courage is going to go off to the side just for a little bit, because we want to go through the box. Oh, well, I guess I should point it this way, right? So you guys can see it better. So, ta-da! What's in the box? Practically nothing. So we got the smooth medium bust in Intergalactic Gray, which you guys probably know from reading Danny Chu's post, is that all the Courages will get the default bust and a smooth medium bust in Gray, which contributes to the higher cost, aside from the fact that, you know, the Vitiligo girls are a little bit more expensive because of the painting on the bust and on the arm. So we have that. And we have the new wig. This is the new dark gray wig. Super excited. I really am excited for that one. And we got the clickety-click stand. No gray one this time, unlike the other kit. Let's see, the Gen 2 kit that I got where I built my smart doll basically and it came with a gray stand. This is to be expected, as Danny Chu did say in his post, that you will get a randomized color stand. So I got the orange one in today's box opening. And we have the little detail card for all the smart doll care guide instructions. There you go. I don't know why this color is like so much darker than this color here. It's just, the light is just not hitting the table as well. Okay. Oh, now it's a little bit brighter. I guess I was just covering the light with the box. So yeah, you got all this stuff, all this wonderfully cool stuff here. And that's everything that was in the box. Extra bust, hair, stand, and thingamabob. Now, if we go back, hello, we're back on the main screen. Let's move some of these other items over so that we can take a look at Courage. So, here we go. Here she is in all her glory. Yay! So let's take her out. Now, normally, when you unbend the legs, you usually will hear like some kind of like clicking sound, sometimes some squeaking sounds. So this Courage is on the new Evolve body. This is my first Evolve body girl, so I'm excited. I will do a separate video on my thoughts and everything, comparing the Evolve body to the old body. I know a lot of people have done that already, but it's always good to have another perspective, so I'll make another video for that. So let's see if it makes any noise. Oh. I get the clicks, and I feel the haptic feedback. The clicks and the feedback. All right. Oh, I didn't even unclick it all the way. So here we go. Take her out. From the padding. There we go. Oh, she looks so good. She looks so good. Okay, so here's another thing that I always thought was really weird about how Smart Doll's packaging their stuff new, is that the head is where the opening is for the bag to get her. It used to be at the feet. I kind of liked it better when it was at the feet, because then I could slide in, grab the feet, and pull the doll out. Whereas this way, you know, you don't want to pull at the head. That's where you don't want to pull. So I kind of have to go further in to reach the body and pull her out. Kind of like so. Oh, she looks so good. Oh, so good, people. So, you know, it's a minor thing. It's a little pet peeve of mine, but like, I feel like if she was in the bag the other way, right? Kind of like this. This is the way it used to be, where like her head was at the top of, you know, the closed area, and then her feet were down here. So what I used to do was I used to just put my hands in here, grab her by the legs, and then slide her out. I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. I think it's just better that way, but, you know, it's not my company. Danny can do whatever he wants. But again, it's like a small little pet peeve. No big deal. It's just a little thing that I noticed. Actually, I need that back. I don't know why I threw that on the ground. So, oh my gosh, guys. She looks gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. And is it just me, or does the intergalactic, is the galactic gray feel different? Feels a little a little different. Oh, that haptic feedback. Ooh. Oh, that's nice, Danny. That is nice. I like it. I approve. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Opening the legs too. Dude, everything. This is so good. Okay, so I'm looking at this doll. You guys can't see her at all. So let me see. Here we go. I'm going to bring her up to the camera. Can you guys see her? Ooh, she looks good. Don't take my face. Take hers. She looks good, right? So let's move her down. Let's move her down to the table view so you guys can see this way better and way clearer. Camera 2. Yo, technical difficulties, people. It looks like camera 2 froze. Wow, not cool. Hold on while I adjust it. You guys can see me, right? Why do I have to have these issues now?
A few moments later.
All right, everybody, here we go. We are down at the table view camera, and look at this. She is gorgeous. So this is Courage in Galactic Gray. If I can get her a little bit closer to the camera for you guys to see. I don't know if that's going to change. Let's see if we can focus on her a bit more. That's too blurry. That's really blurry, guys. How does it look? Right there? I want to say right there is good. Okay, so there's Courage. Look at her gorgeous face. So nice. I love the gray eyes. And on the gray, like the gray on gray just looks absolutely cool. And then let's do the looking test. So based upon the looking test, this is her looking at you straight on. Very lovely, very lovely. And then on the left side of her face with the vitiligo, doesn't look like the eyes are tracking, so it doesn't look like she favors her left side. How about the right side of her face? If we kind of take her back to, whoops, sorry. There we go. And then we see the right side of her face. Oh, it looks a little bit like she follows the camera. A little bit. So she does like her right. I think that's been like a thing with all these dolls that I personally own. It seems to like they always favor the right side of their face more so than the left side. Like if you look on the left side, they're not really looking in your direction. But if you look to the right side, they kind of do. And I'm sorry if it's really shaky. I'm trying to balance her under the camera while doing this, so it gets a little complicated. But she's very, very cute, very beautiful. And then look at the vitiligo mark on her face. Super cool. Very nice looking. Now, another thing is she definitely has the vitiligo on the bust and the arm area there. So you can see it goes all the way around. Same thing with the neck. Back of the neck also goes all the way around to the back. Very, very nice. I definitely like her. She looks super, super cool. I love the look of Courage in gray. Very nice. I love the accents on the makeup here. Because she has a bit of lavender hinted at the top of her eye that you could see there for the eyelid. And the blush is actually kind of like a little bit of red, a little bit of lavender mixed in. And, you know, the makeup for the lips, super, super cool. Really do like her. I'm so happy to have her. She's super cute. So, with that being said, I do... Oops. This haptic thing is crazy. Okay, so let's see if we can go back to the main camera. Okay, so here we are back in the main camera. We have Courage here. The haptic feedback is super nice. Can you guys hear it? Like, look, I'm gonna do the feet, right? That ASMR feeling, right, guys? ASMR. So it also extends to every part of her body. So let's see the arms. Oh, I can feel it, but I can't hear it. Oh, but you can this way. So the outer extension is silent, but you can feel it. And you could see it when I move her. You could see the clicks, like every time it stops. but the forward and backwards has the sound. So those are the teeth in the haptic feedback. Same thing with the legs. Legs the same way if I put it forward. So same thing with the legs. If I move it into a split position, people, you can kind of hear it. It's a lot smaller though. Oh, how far does she go, man? It's like a torture chamber. Okay, so that's about as comfortably as I want to do it, because I don't want to break her if I go any further than that. But still pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. And I want her to stand on her own. There we go. She's all standing on her own. How about the forearms? Okay, so forearms too. Get that clicking. The wrist joint. I think the wrist... Oh, the wrist joint is the same as before. So there's no haptic in the wrist joint. Seems like it's the same. But there is a haptic. So twisting the wrist joint around does not have a haptic thing, but the moving of the wrist joint up and down does. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So there is haptic in there. There's also haptic when you twist the hand. So it's in the hand too. It's just not in the ball jointed part of it, because I don't feel or hear anything on that part. It's probably so you can easily remove it. But definitely pretty cool. I'm super hyped to have her. This is so cool. So I want to put the medium-sized bust on her. But before that, let's check out her head again. So we're going to move her back down. Change back to table view for you guys. So here she is, back on the table. Okay. And we are going to kind of take her apart here. Gonna hold the neck. Oh, the neck joint. Ooh. This is different. The neck joint is way thicker. Like, I can't even squeeze it. So let me see the neck joint. We can do... Oh, it can move. Okay, side to side. Side to side. It does move. Okay, and then how about back and front? Okay, nice, nice. So I thought that was just a little interesting. It's just moving the neck. Move the head, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, there we go. So we got the head off. So there goes Courage's head. If you want to look a little bit closer there. Maybe this was easier. Change focus. All right, now it won't let me change focus. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So here's her face again. I'm doing this all backwards. Super cool. She kind of looks to her right a little bit better than her left. Definitely favors the right more. Even if from a top-down view, favors the right more than favoring the left. And then from a below view, left, the right. She kind of favors her right a little bit more, aside from just looking head-on at you. Very cute. So one thing I want to note is on the back of the head, you have the G07. So that's there. And then you have, I got the orange cap. So Danny did say that some of these girls will have the cyborg cap in different colors. So I got the orange cap. And I want to check out the inside of her head. There we go. Oh. Oh, awesome. So on the inside of her head, as you can see here, she has the black cradle, and the black cradle has, oh, I can't point and do this. It has the clear silicone thing in between the actual eyes and the what's it called, the cradle. So this is the new cradle with those little silicone cylindrical pieces inside between the eyes and the cradle itself. Very, very nice. This is going to make it hard to give her earrings. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the earrings in there because I do want to give her earrings. So very, very nice. I'm going to put her head cap back on. In you go. In you go. There we go. Okay. Head off to the side. Now I want to remove these pieces. So we're going to hold the shoulder like so. And we might need to change focus again. Which way's better, people? Not that way. Okay. All right, here we go. So you're going to hold the shoulder like so, and we are going to wriggle the arm out. Wriggle. Oh, that is not a lot of wriggling. And look at the arm joint. It's a lot shorter than the other ones, than the older frame. And do the wriggle and out. That was very easy to take off. A lot more easy than I expected. Then we're going to remove the bust and reveal the new... Ooh, look at that. Okay, so Tor361 and CHN361, thank you for handling my doll and making her super awesome. You guys see the codes? No codes? It's so tricky using multiple cameras like this because it doesn't want to do certain things. There we go. So we got the codes, we got the spine. Look at the hole in the spine, much bigger hole, and it has the slits here, which is very interesting. You could see the neck joint here. Here's the neck peg with the part that attaches to the head, and this part is movable. All different directions. So you know how I said before that the neck is thicker? Well, this is what's in the neck now. The neck is no longer squishy. You have this thing in here, and it does have the haptic feedback ball, so you can see the ribs in there. Very nice. And the torso piece, can it move side to side? It should be able to. Yep. See? You can move this torso piece off to the side like that. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm looking inside. I don't know if you guys can see. Looking inside, you can't really see too much of what's going on in there because it's kind of dark. But you know, it's not coming out in camera very well, but it's not as empty as it used to be on the inside of the torso. So the inside of the torso used to be very empty, where you can see the inside a lot. This one's actually filled. Like the inner skeleton takes up a little bit more space than the older one used to. So very nice. We're going to change the bust because that's why we got her all taken apart. Because we want the smoobies, the mediums. Put this on here. Okay. Slide it over like so. Nice, nice. So we're doing good here, people. We're doing good. Pop the arm back on. Hold the shoulder. There we go. Haptic is working, so we know we got it in there right. And then the other one, you're going to hold on to the shoulder joint. Pop the arm in. There we go. And, okay, haptics is working, so the arms are in there perfectly. Fantastic. And I probably should have put the bra on. Let's take it off the old bust. There we go. Take it off the original bust. And then put it on the new one, which, sad to say, I'm going to have to remove the arms again. But these arm pegs are so much easier to remove. Oh my goodness. So much easier to remove than the old ones were. Put this on. Hopefully. Okay. Get these over these smoobies. Okay, there we go. Oh, fell off. Okay, so you know what? This might just be easier. It's just gonna be easier just to put it on this way. Okay. There we go. Don't want to cover the hole. This is a lot harder than it looks, people, because I'm doing everything upside down so that the camera can look fine on your end. So it's a little bit more complicated than I would like it to be to put this bust on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we got it on. We just need to take that off so that the smart doll thing comes out clear. Okay, there we go. Now again, putting on the arm joints. Gonna hold the shoulder and look for the hole and pop it in there. There we go. Hold the shoulder again and pop it in. There we go. And all right, haptic feedbacks are working. All well and good. Okay, so let's switch over. All right, guys, that was a little bit more complicated than I wanted it to be. So we have headless gray body. Haptics are working out fantastically, Danny. These are amazing. And we're gonna wriggle the head back on. So wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Not as much wriggling as before to get the head on. Okay. So all the body part pieces seem to go on a lot smoother and a lot easier than the older Gen 2 bodies, which I really like. I really like the fact that these pieces go on so much easier, because the older ones used to have to really put some elbow grease and to put the arms back into the shoulder. But these kind of just like slide in really nice. So very, very nice. Very lovely. So we're going to move Courage off to the side. And the reason why I'm moving Courage off to the side is because I want to get her dressed. Now, as always, I always say that I used to do a time lapse. I'm not doing a time lapse of me dressing them anymore because it just takes too much time. And it's just like a lot of effort to videotape it and record at the same time. So I'm just going to show you guys what's going on. I am doing another doll, well, not another doll, but I have a doll haul of stuff that I bought, and I don't have any smart doll clothes for her right now because all my other ladies have been taking the clothes to themselves. But I do have a wonderful outfit by DLWshizusan, which is this nice Chinese qipao looking outfit. So I'll put Courage in this because it tends to seem like Courage likes a lot of gray and black and white to wear. So we're going to try this out and put this on her. And then I'm going to try and see if I can put on some earrings for her from the wonderful folks over at Kitten Cat Shop. So we do have Kitten Cat Shop no hole earring set, and we got some nice lovely earrings for her that we're going to try and put on. And then she needs shoes, so I'm torn. I don't know if I'm going to go with white colored shoes or black colored shoes, so I'm going to figure that part out. I'm going to do it all in the background of the magical wonders of YouTube, and then when we come back, our little Courage is going to be all dressed up. So with a little YouTube magic, we're going to pop her over. And we're back, people. Look at that YouTube magic. We are back. She's all dressed up, and doesn't she look absolutely ravishing? She looks like she's about to go to a party, like a black tie event kind of party. She looks great. So one of the things I noticed when dressing her up was just how reactive the haptic feedback system is. It's so good. I cannot praise it enough. When I get the chance, I want to do a comparison video between the old generation frame and the new haptic frame. So do be on the lookout for that, but it probably won't be for a while. It is con season, so I am preparing for my events that are coming up. But I am going to try my best to get it out as soon as I can. But when I was dressing her, just moving her body around and hearing the clicks and feeling the clicks was actually really nice. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it before it came out. So before I got my hands on it, it was like, oh, well, the haptic feedback system sounds cool, but will the clicking be annoying? Will it, give me some areas where I'm not able to pose the doll because the click part gets in the way, or the teeth part like only gets me, so far in posing? But in actuality, it doesn't. It's actually pretty damn good. Danny and his team did a phenomenal job. I don't know how many, teeth and or ribs they have put into each joint, but it didn't seem to me, at least for this brief moment that I've been playing with her, that there's any like real limitation in posing. So what I mean by that is, like, if I want her arm, to move up like this, like if I wanted it like between this and this, it's so minute that between, like, let me see, this height right there and this height, it's so minute that it doesn't leave me in a position where I'm like, I need her to have her arm in that spot just right in between those two clicks. Like, even if you wanted to, you could kind of get it there in between the two clicks, but then, like, I would imagine on the internal side of the doll that, like, the teeth are kind of rubbing against each other, and that might not be a good idea. So you kind of want to put it in a position where the teeth align the right way. But I mean, look at the difference. I mean, that's one, and then that's two. So, like, I mean, there isn't that much of a difference in between clicks that I could tell that would annoy me. Like, if I was like, oh, I need it to be at this right exact angle, but I can't because it's in between the two clicks. Like, there are so many teeth and or ribs in here that I haven't run into an issue as of yet with my small time with her, trying to get it like in a spot where I can't get it, if that makes any sense, between the clicks. But yeah, I mean, the posability is there, and because you have those clicks, it holds the pose better. So sometimes, like, if they're holding something, the weight of something would make their arms move down. That's still the case. It's not like because of the clicks, they can just hold up anything and their arms won't start sagging. No, it's not like that. But it will hold the pose better sometimes in just longer sessions, if that makes sense. So maybe holding things, like if she's going to hold like an article of clothing, that's not that bad. But if she were to hold something like this, like this, it's light enough where she can hold it, and then it's not going to put, any undue pressure like on her arm. Like, I know I'm balancing here, people, but trying to think of like a better example, like something heavier. Like if I were to put this in her arm, see, she can hold it, and her arm's not like lagging or sagging down. Whereas in the older frame body, it would hold this same pose, but probably for like, like a good minute or two, which is fine if you're doing posing and photography, but eventually just the sheer pressure would eventually, push the arm down and it will eventually drop. Whereas this haptic feedback system kind of like, it keeps it in place because those teeth are just kind of grabbing and holding it in its spot. So for right now, it's really good. I have absolutely no complaints about it so far. Oops, I kind of hit her. I'm using a stand on her right now because unfortunately this dress does not have a hole for the support socket. As lovely as this dress is, it does not have a support socket hold. So I got to use like a little stand to hold her up. So I kind of knocked the stand around. But she looks really good. And my lighting in my office is really bad right now, so I'm gonna go. Future me is gonna go out and take some photos of Courage, and then I'll probably have the photos like come up on screen while I'm talking about her throughout this whole session here. But yeah, everything looks great. Everything feels great, and I have the other gray body on the Gen 2 frame that I got from the kit that I can do like a little basis for comparison at a future time. But so far, I am very happy with the haptic feedback system and the joints and like how they move. Also, just like taking them apart, like removing these arms was just so much easier than the older generation ones. Now, will that fade in time? Well, only time will tell. But as of right now, removing the arms from the shoulders and putting them back on is way easier than the old Generation 2 frame. I didn't have the need to remove the wrist joints or the feet, for the purposes of this video. I just didn't have time to do so. I'm actually filming this in between times of picking up the kids, so I have a limited time to do this. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to complain about, like, from this new body. The Evolve body, 2 thumbs up. If I had more hands, I could give more thumbs up. But yeah, this is fantastic. For those of you that were on the fence about the haptic feedback system and the new Evolve frame, I would say don't be too worried. Now, there's always going to be the individuals that just either don't like the haptics at all for whatever reasons they may be. There's people that, are just not really big fans of change, which is kind of like me. I kind of like don't like change either. I don't do well with it. But like when it's something very good and something so like there's just no way to say that it's bad, at least in my opinion. Like, I'm happy for the change. So this new Evolve body is amazing. The new Galactic Gray color is amazing. So Danny Chu says that Galactic Gray will stay for quite some time, as he does favor it more than he did the Interstellar Blue, which is a good thing, because I know a lot of individuals out there are very happy about how the Galactic Gray came out. Now, I know a lot of you also, for the very first couple of batches, have missed out, because, I don't know, for FOMO, for time zone reasons, for whatever reasons. Don't panic. Danny says that he's going to continue to make more batches of these dolls, whether it's, Courage or, Transcendence or Anime North or whoever, Relentless. He says he's going to make more batches of Gray. So, until he says otherwise, like, there will be times where he says, oh, I'm going to start to phase these color outs, kind of like how he phased out Interstellar Blue. Even during that period, there is a few more batches left for you to get them. So I'm sure Galactic Gray will be around for at least quite some time before he moves on to his next project. So don't worry about FOMO. If you missed it this time around, you'll have another opportunity, as per Danny Chu. Some objects may be harder to get, like the prototype Transcendence that he released last time, where there were only 4 of them. But it's not like you can't get a Transcendence. You're just going to miss out. If you missed out, it was just the prototypes. It wasn't the final version. So please, don't let FOMO rule your decision on whether or not you're purchasing these dolls. So like I was saying, I mean, I can't say enough good things about this girl. Super, super lovely, super beautiful. And, this dress by Dalgerie, I think it fits Courage like to a T. I mean, she looks absolutely gorgeous in this. And the earrings from Kitten Cat Shop, fantastic earrings as always. I loved putting them in there. It was a little bit hard to get the magnets in for the earrings underneath the cradle for the eyes, but it worked out and it was great. So definitely, if you want any of these items, check out those other sellers like Dalgerie or Kitten Cat Shop if you want any of those accessories or dresses. But as for Courage herself, very beautiful. She's going to be around for a lot of my videos in the near future because she's super cute and adorable. So you'll be seeing more of her. But hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing video. I kind of took a different approach to my unboxing videos lately because I've just done so many of them. And I'm sure that a lot of you have seen so many unboxing videos as the market is kind of saturated with them right now on YouTube. I was actually kind of debating whether or not I should do an unboxing video, but I don't know. I just figured I'd just do it anyways. So hopefully you enjoyed this newer kind of version, this shortened somewhat version. I didn't have to go into too much explanation about the doll because you guys already know, other than the new Evolve body. So this is me and Courage signing off for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.